Hello my friends, welcome back. It's episode 2 of Shadowrun. Now, in episode 2, I do want to address some elephants in the room in this modern era. And those are... there's a dev room where you can get infinite karma and infinite money. There's also a couple of duplication glitches. Once again, these duplication glitches allow for infinite money at the very least. One of them allows for infinite karma and infinite money, the other one just allows for infinite money, but can be done at any vendor. I'm playing this for the nostalgia of playing it again, so I'm gonna play it properly. Infinite money for sure. I mean, infinite money and infinite karma are thinly disguised cheating, really, in my opinion, because the only challenge to this game, I wouldn't even say, it's a challenge, but the limit on money and karma is the only thing that keeps the game balanced, basically. Shadowrunners cost money, and if you had infinite money, you would just run 3 Shadowrunners all the time, and things would be exceptionally easy for you. What else is there to say? You just have 6 grenades all times. There's plenty of stores that sell them. Man, I'm getting really unlucky here. There we go. Yeah, you would just run 6 grenades all times. Any arena enemies or bosses, you just obliterate them with grenades. You know, when you're not paying for them, they are the best weapon in the game. Especially considering that you can, when you throw them, you can menu in to throw them again. And so you can, like, hover 6 grenades in the air if you want and just obliterate somebody. So yeah, this is a great spot for farming money, but, tempered by the fact that it's a spot where you can farm money legitimately, as opposed to using a glitch to just get infinite money. This guy does not want to spawn today. Also, that really hurt, so let's just get out of here. Yeah, I mean, not much more to add on that. It's, the game is very doable if you have tons, just money alone. This is probably one of the few games where money is actually, extremely potent. To the point that if you started the game with infinite money, you could probably just, race through the game and beat it. By just running Shadowrunners to do all your fighting for you. Because some of the Shadowrunners in this game are actually incredibly powerful, and all that prevents them from doing all your work for you is the fact that they cost a lot of money to hire. Nice. Now we're cooking. Oh man, 3 in a row. Only 30 from that one, though. Man, he really lived. So that brings me up to 400, which is exactly how much I need for 6 grenades. So I can blow the king to bits. And get out of the caryards straight away. Does require a little bit of luck. Yeah, I thought about... I already got the cyber date, didn't I? I did genuinely think about using the duplication money glitch, but it's not something I knew about as a kid. Interestingly, I did know a little bit about the development room as a kid. We never found the development room, but we did discover that the matchbox makes a blonk noise outside of the morgue. It was a completely freak thing, but we didn't know what that meant. Okay, so now I should have 6 grenades, which is the most that you can have. There's an easy 1,000 nuyen to be had by selling your pistol to him. You'll get given a replacement one, which is not quite as good, but you'll be upgrading to the shotgun pretty soon after, so it doesn't really matter. Some completionists have also used Hamfist to keep the Beretta and the zip gun together to get all the weapons in the game, which is not something I ever bothered doing. Yeah, so the development room, if you look at the matchbox while you're like here, it makes a blonk noise, which is an indication of the thing that you need to do to get to the development room. And you know, when we sucked at the game and we were just stuck in this beginning bit over and over and over, during one of our runs, if you even want to call them runs, I say we because it's me and my my nephew, who unfortunately since died of cancer. He was trying to work out what the matchbox did. We were trying to work out what everything did, really, but he was trying to work out what the matchbox did, and he examined it near the starting area while wandering around, and he found the blonk noise, and he said, oh, it makes a noise when you go here. But that's it. We never knew that that was that would lead to something or anything. And this is the time before, you know, forums and posting stuff on the internet. So we could never communicate what we had found to anyone. I forgot all about it, to be honest. So yeah, apparently the developer room was discovered, I don't know, like 12 years ago or something, but one of the keys to opening that box I knew about, but just never followed it up with anybody. And that only came about because we sucked at the game so hard. We were stuck in this beginning bit. We were stuck in this beginning bit for, like, as I said, weeks. Weeks and weeks and weeks. We were. Maybe even months. I don't know. Felt like weeks. Maybe it was longer. Either way, it was a while. Right, before we move on, one thing we gotta do is talk to this guy about healing and get the term street doc. And then we want to talk about this guy as well. Deckers. If you don't have a cyber decker, wouldn't go check into the Matrix, only with your data jack. Best hire a decker to do the job for you. Okay, these are all the words we needed. So there is a question as to whether you want to move on to the next area. If you're not doing the money duplication glitch. But by blowing the king to bits with grenades really expedites which phase of the game you're in, so. Right, we need to go and call Glutman now. I'm afraid my boss is out. He's at the cage. Maybe you can find him there. It's a club at the edge of town. Mr. Glutman spends a lot of time there. Okay, now he should be here. And there he is. Jake, you're still alive? You're crazy, man. You got tech in your head people want bad. Word on the street is that someone wants you dead. Go now. My men hide you. No charge. Glutman owe you a favor. Yeah, I fix everything. We hide you real good, you betcha. Alright, we're off to chapter 2 of the game. Where are you taking me, and why did you have to blindfold me? Don't worry, we'll keep you safe. It isn't 5-star, but you'll like it. And here we are. In the caryards. I love how the bed shows like a normal bed, no matter what, even though that is quite clearly just a bedroll on the floor. Caryards, the king is your only way out of here. Okay, so the king is this guy down here. I'm the king. Don't care who got you in here, you're on my property now. If you want out, let's say it'll cost you. Let's say 4,000. Well, I'll get comfortable. You need money or muscle to walk through these doors, and it don't look like you've got much of either. Firearms, just what you came in with. If you leave with your life, then you're already one step ahead. Alright. This kid will sell you slap patches for 100 each, but right now I don't have any money. Can't remember if there was like another... Oh yeah. Drake is gonna get you. Accidents can happen even in the caryards. This guy. Tells you about the Matrix. Fighting the king's the only way to get out of here. If you've got the Nuyen, you don't have to get your hands dirty. Right, anyway, let's move on. Who was this guy? Oh yeah. Used to be a decker, I used to be a decker. I was the best in the Matrix. Right, we need that word for later. Let's go and save, and then we're going to try and just kill the king straight away. I remember when I first got to this bit of the game as well, I got stuck in here for eons. For largely the same reasons. This guy will teach you negotiation, so you want to kill the enemies first to get the 1,000 to buy that skill. This guy is melee, so you can just get him stuck. They just shoot him in the face until he dies. Boshed. This guy sucks and goes down easy. Now we can ask this guy about negotiation, which is another skill that's worth picking up. Act cool. Never tell them the bad part, and avoid drawing attention to yourself. There's his advice. I think negotiation only reduces the cost of I think it only reduces the cost of Shadowrunners. I don't think it reduces the cost of things in stores. I'm not 100% though. It's been a long time since I played this game. But I'm saving before doing the king here because I've not built up my firearm skill that much, and he may dumpster my ass. Got big stream, you not last long, but crowds like. Fight the king, yes? Right. No. Oh, this game can be so fiddly sometimes. if you're good, you can float like all 6 grenades in the air at the same time. But this is not a SNES controller, it is a PlayStation 5 controller, so not the easiest. A 5, that's bad. A 9, that's also bad. It's between 25 and like 2 that a grenade does. So these are very low rolls. Oh, got him. I can't believe it. You beat the king. Here's 3,000 nuyen. So you have to pay 4,000 to get out, which means fighting a lot of the arena enemies. But if you kill him, then you get 3,000. Which is nice. Now you can go to the store from here and rebuy grenades, so you can actually win all of these battles. Hey you got meats, you got brains, low on creds, eh? Fight here for money, of course. This guy's easy enough to beat. Okay, I think it starts getting quite difficult now. I don't remember off the top of my head how much the shotgun is, but it's a lot. But you still make a solid profit if you use grenades to kill people. I'll drop a point in negotiation just to check if that reduces the costs. But yeah, you can buy up to 6 slap patches from the kid and 6 grenades from the store, which gives you an extra 60 HP to play with in a fight. And the grenades will demolish or nearly demolish most enemies, so you can still make a solid profit here. I'll just grab a couple. So funny when you're playing this game for the first time and you're just going around talking to all these characters that don't matter. Like, no one in this bar matters. Movement's a muscle, I watch your back for you, and I don't charge like these Technomancer types. If you're after magic, Jaggedance works cheap for a wizard, usually hangs at the Grim Reaper Club. So, yeah, these guys are all hireable. Yeah, if you walk around with a Shadowrunner escort, you can pretty much just blitz your way through the game. But it costs money. And so that's where the infinite money trick trivializes the game. So I'm talking about it this episode because this here is the moment that you can do it. So you can get infinite money by selling your items to this guy, but they won't disappear. Flechette security light pistol. It's the shotgun. 1,500. And there's the hand grenades. So there's a number of weapons here, and all of them are a reasonable upgrade over the Beretta, but most people just try and get the 15,000 to buy the shotgun. And this is the moment where you can cheese it by just duplicating a cell. So basically, you buy a more expensive weapon to get more money more quickly, but how you do it is you just go and try and give this, but before you give it, you then mash the start button, and you'll go back into the menu, and then when you give it to him that time, it will give it to him, but it won't come out of your inventory. Anyway, I'm not doing that. I'm going to try and, do things legitimately. So let's get some grenades. So obviously it's a drain on your finances to buy grenades, but this will allow you to win fights that you otherwise wouldn't be able to win. Or you can just grind up. Actually, another thing that we could do now is fix the data jack. Fixing the data jack is will let you get into computer systems, and many of them have got a lot of money in. There's one at the beginning of the game, the one that you could use Hamfist to get into. That's got, I think, 1,000 in it, so that pretty much pays for that as well. I think we could just go ahead and do that, why not? It's Ed's Patch and Fix. Come in, don't let a small problem turn into a big one. Welcome to Ed's Patch and Fix. You look pretty beat up. Anything you want me to take a look at? Yes, data jack. If you're having trouble getting into the matrix, it could be your problem. I can do a quick examination for 500. Sure. So he sets off the cortex bomb, and if you don't know what to do, you just end up dying. Or even worse, you save over your game in a position where you cannot... what do you mean, oops? You save over your game in a position where you can't actually get to the doctor or make the money necessary. Cortex bomb, I think. A cortex bomb? Jake, the problem seems to be in your head computer. There's a cortex bomb attached to it. It's designed to destroy anything stored in your head computer if it's tampered with. I think it started ticking. If it goes off, it's likely to take a good portion of your head along with it. Sorry, here's a refund. Try some aspirin. I don't think I can help you. I don't think I should mess with it anymore. You best find yourself another street doc. Only guy who might be able to help you is Dr. Maplethorpe. He's expensive, though. You should save your money for a good funeral. Do you get your money back if you talk to him? I can't remember. Yeah, I guess so. So, it's game over if this bomb goes off. And, funnily enough, if you don't know where to go and how to disarm it, you can just carry on playing the game, save your game, and get into a position where you're soft locked basically because you blow up. Ask me how I know. I think this goes back to the beginning area. I think. Yeah. But now, the monorail. It works again. Monorail. It doesn't take long for the bomb to go off either, like 29 hours. I think it's going to say 28 very soon. Come on, die, you pest. Ah, you swine. Drek, you've brought more trouble than you know. The rust stilettos always finish a job. Rah, bye, sucker. So he says. Gasp. 28 hours until the cortex bomb goes off. So yeah, you don't get a lot of time. Crying out loud. Just use the shortcut. Dog calls to you. Seek him soon or you will be lost. And if you follow that dog, you're going the wrong way. Just to add salt to the wound. If you've set off your cortex bomb anyway. Yeah, the cars do not care. And they will do a lot of damage to you if they hit you. Okay, apparently I can only do 1 damage with this weapon. Oof. Yeah, by the way, that is like one of the grossest traps in the game. Dr. Maplethorpe's quite a busy man. Is there anything specific you need? Yes, cortex bomb. Oh no, I'll get the doctor right away. He charges 2,000 nuyen though. So if you haven't got the money, you're in big trouble. And you're on a timer. On a game over timer. Nice to meet you, Jake. I hear you have a problem with your head. Is that so? You couldn't be a bit more specific, could you? Cortex bomb, yes, nasty. Get up on the table and I will disarm it immediately. He does this like pose. There we go. There it is. Woo! Once I'm finished here, maybe you'd like to take a look at the cyberware I have for sale. Jake, I managed to remove the cortex bomb. Seems to have been fitted to protect your head computer. Whatever's installed in there must be very valuable. Data in your head computer looks like some bio-storage graft. I couldn't access it with my equipment. The maker is Matrix Systems, a little outfit over by the bay. Cyberware is over there by the table. Have a look. Prices are very reasonable. They are not reasonable. Hey computer, if anyone can't access it, you'll find someone who knows what's in there and how to get it out. Oh, he sells slap patches. Don't they all? Yeah, so boosted reflexes is like 1,500. Sorry, 15,000. I can't remember what this does. Oh, it gives leadership, which means that Shadowrunners hang around for longer. Right, now we gotta get back out of here without being killed. Nope. Nope. Oh god, 4 of them. This is one of the most dangerous parts of the game. Okay, go. 2 is about as good as it gets. I think there could be as many as 8 enemies there, so you could just be gunned down very rapidly. So I think our next phase of the game here is to well, I could progress the game, but I'm probably wiser off spending some time in the arena and trying to get that shotgun. But first we'll go back to the beginning area and we will go into the Matrix and get that money. Because that will just tick a box. I can't remember off the top of my head what other areas are accessible that have got money. Money is one of the real limiting factors of this game, which is why the infinite money glitch really gives a really bad impression of the game, because a lot of the content is gated by money and equipment upgrades. So I don't doubt that this game could be finished in just a couple of hours if you had infinite money. Whereas it's more like a it's more like a 10-hour, say, 10 to 14-hour experience if you just play it properly. Right, so now I'm going to increase computer skill. Okay, anyway, that's it for now. Next time we're going to do our first computer system, then we're going to go back to the arena and start cleaning out the guys there. I'll just see if I can beat each guy by just gunning them down, and if I can't, then I'll use grenades to weaken them. But each guy that you take out gives you more and more money, so the grenades sort of pay for themselves as long as you get the kill. But grenades are really random. As I said, they can do anywhere from like 2 damage to 25 damage, so you can throw 6 grenades and do hardly any damage, or you can throw 6 grenades and absolutely obliterate somebody. It is a bit chancy. But I hope you guys are enjoying this, and I will see you guys next time.